Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Carly. I am a labor and postpartum doula, and I create content here on my channel all about pregnancy and labor and motherhood and pretty much everything that falls in between. And it is my passion to support, empower, and educate pregnant people so that they can have the birthing experience that they deserve. And in today's video, we are going to dive back into the motherhood side, and I'm going to show you guys everything that I keep in my diaper bag for a 6 to 9 month old baby. If you haven't seen it before, I did do a video of my diaper bag for like 0 to 3 months and kind of like the newborn phase, but a lot has changed since then. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update on the things that are the same and the things that I have had to like change up a little bit. Be sure to watch this video all the way to the end to see the #1 thing that I cannot live without that has to be in our diaper bag that was not in our original diaper bag video. Before we jump into it, if you guys are not yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you as a part of this empowering community, and definitely go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying it so far. It helps me out so much. First and foremost, the diaper bag itself has not changed in the last few months. We are still using my tried and true. This is the Azaria Mere bag. I raved about it in my original diaper bag routine, and I still love it. It's still just the most perfect bag. It has worn beautifully. It is holding up great. It is comfortable. I carry it. Drew carries it. It is beautiful. If you're on the fence about this bag because it's a little steep, I'm not gonna lie, in comparison to other diaper bags, do it. You will not regret it. This is a beautiful bag. I love this bag. All right, I have got this thing locked and loaded. We haven't been using it as much because we haven't been leaving the house as much lately. Let's just go ahead and dive on in. So the first thing is actually this empty bag of baby wipes. I have left this in here as a kind reminder to myself to reorder baby wipes. So I have that, but I also still have this. This is something that I talked about in my original video. I love this case. It keeps my wipes super moist, and I can see exactly how many are in there because it's clear. Still love this thing. It packs up nicely. It is just like, I mean, I don't know what it is. There's something satisfying about this to me. I have this still because I love it, and I put the wipes in there to like remind myself, you need to get more wipes. Next to that, we have obviously sized up in diapers. Now we are on to the little like donuts. Are you kidding me? How cute are those? So we have diapers, we have a couple of disposables. I also keep cloth diapers in here. I recently did a full review on Nora's Nurseries, and these cloth diapers, if you haven't checked it out yet, I will link it here for you to look at. Spoiler alert, they're amazing. Love them. Still use them every single day. So I've got one in here. And then to go with that, I also still carry a wet bag with me. If you don't have a wet bag in your diaper bag yet, get one. This comes in handy. I swear to God, every single time we leave the house, I end up using this. So get a wet bag for your diaper bag. Something that is definitely different since my last video is the type of like snacks that we're keeping in the bag for him. Wilder is doing baby-led weaning, and we are not doing purees or anything. So I always keep some type of like snack for him in the bag. This is just blackberries. They're pre-washed and jarred and like ready to go. I do this at the beginning of the week to make sure that I have them on hand. So I will throw a snack for him in the bag. Then if we are like going out to eat, or we're going to be away from the house for a long time and we know we're gonna have to be giving him some sort of meal away from the house, I bring all of our essentials for that. I just did a video about baby-led weaning and kind of like what Wilder eats in a day, and I mentioned a lot of the products that I like to use for him in that video. I will link it here as well. But one thing that I like to do is encourage him to drink out of a cup. So I have his tiny little baby cup. Are you kidding? I love this thing. This is totally not, like, you don't have to bring this with you to do baby-led weaning. I just think it's the best, so I like to bring it with me. And then I always make sure to bring a spare bottle with me. Wilder is still breastfed. This bottle is obviously currently empty, but if we're going out and we're gonna be out for a while, I will just bring a spare bottle with me. I can just feed him if I need to in public, but I like to be prepared, especially if Drew is leaving without me and he's taking Wilder somewhere else. He'll have a bottle on hand. These are the Komotomo bottles, and I love these. I was not using these back whenever he was a newborn and I originally did my first video. These are fantastic. They're like silicone and super light. He's feeding himself now, so these are fantastic for him. I really like these. And I got this one, I found like a used batch of them at a kids consignment sale, and I got them for I think like 80% off of what the actual retail price is. People are always reselling baby products because you don't use them for long. So if you see anything that you like in this video, look for it used first. You will save so much money, you're gonna reduce waste, and you're gonna be able to like bring new life to something that was otherwise gonna end up in the garbage or something. Shop secondhand first, and then if you can't find it secondhand and you really want something, then go look for it new. Next thing is my tried and true that I love is this Gather mat. This is his changing mat. It is like a vegan leather two-toned changing mat. And I love this thing. We use it in the house. We use it when we're in public. We've used this thing to death. And it's definitely on the pricier side when it comes to changing mats. But just like the diaper bag, I just haven't regretted it for a second. It is worth the money. It pays for itself and it folds up super small. It's easy to wipe down. It's vegan, which I love. I mean, cannot beat how small this is. I always keep a spare outfit. This is the same company. I think I mentioned before, these are Posh Peanuts. I think that's what I talked about last time. Love Posh Peanut. My mom loves to obviously send Wilder clothes and she's the one who got me into Posh Peanut. They're so great. They're super stretchy. This one is actually a 3 to 6 months and he's 8 months old now and he's pretty tall. And they stretch super wide. So they're great and comfortable and they roll up super small and I can always rely on them. Obviously these two things haven't changed. My keys and my wallet, still keeping those in there. And then in the side pocket, I mentioned this last time, still the same setup. I keep a washcloth. I keep sanitizing spray. This is my Thieves spray that I like wipe everything down before he ever touches anything. I use it to wipe off like grocery carts, his toys if they fall on the floor, a table if he's eating somewhere, a high chair, whatever it is. I can just spray it down with Thieves, use a washcloth, and I know I don't have to worry about a thing. I always have my Thieves hand sanitizer. This stuff is so dreamy. The smell is just intoxicating. If you've never smelled Thieves before, it smells like cinnamon and rosemary and clove and lemon, and it's just like, it's like warm but clean at the same time, and I'm obsessed with it. Also, if you guys didn't know, I'm actually a distributor with Young Living. If you're ever interested in anything that's like oils related or non-toxic living or wellness or kind of like that whole bag of stuff, go follow me on Instagram. I'm always talking about oils there. I don't talk about it as much on YouTube, but it's a huge part of my life. It's my job. So if you are interested in anything like that, definitely go follow me on Instagram and you can hear all about it over there. Speaking of oils, one thing that is like a huge difference between now and then are teeth. Wilder has popped out 2 big old teeth and it has been really, really hard for us. Again, I know I've linked like 5 videos, but all of it kind of like relates to this diaper bag. I did a video about teething and how hard it's been, like how much of a struggle it was for us. So if your baby is teething or if you're just interested in like seeing the process that we went through with Wilder, go check it out. I will link it up above as well. One thing that I always keep with us is copaiba oil. This was my saving grace. I could not live without this. So I always keep this and a teether. I assume I've got one in here. Yep. I keep a teether somewhere. This actually, I clip this onto his car seat handle because it has like a little clip for his shirt and he rips it right off. So I put one of these on it so that it can hook onto his car seat and he'll gnaw on the beads, he'll gnaw on the elephant, and I will take a couple of drops of copaiba, put it on there, let him chew on it, and it soothes it immediately. I swear by this stuff. This is what I like relied on the entire time. And then right next to that, I have this Peace and Calming rollerball. Peace and Calming is one of my all-time favorite blends from Young Living. I am putting this on all day long, every single day. I have a couple of these floating around my house, one living in my diaper bag. I cover myself in oils all day long. If I'm ever having a moment of just like being a little overwhelmed or a little stressed out, or I need to calm Wilder down, this stuff is magic. I will do what I just did and like rub it on my chest right before I'm about to breastfeed him. And it just, the smell, even if you're a baby, it is soothing. It brings your energy down, just mellows you out. I always have a roller on hand somewhere in here. I probably have another one floating around in there too. I have officially gotten my period back. I'm still breastfeeding and my hormones were kind of like keeping my period being very strange and like all over the place. I was able to kind of regulate everything out with some hormonal oil support, and everything is like back on track and pretty predictable right to the day. So I am always prepared with the necessities for periods, pads, tampons, the whole 9 yards. I keep that in this like back little zipper pocket area. It's my little mom pocket. Things I get to keep for myself are so magical. The biggest difference between when Wilder was a newborn and Wilder now is that he is so explorative. He is into everything. He wants to crawl around. He wants to dig through things. He wants to empty baskets out. He wants to play with toys. So I have to be locked and loaded to entertain this explorative little baby. So, number 1 is Mr. Red Bell. Wilder loves this Red Bell. It is my go-to whenever he's starting to get fussy. I can just whip out the Red Bell, shake it around a little, and he will be very happy for a duration of time. This kid is also super into books, so I always make sure to have a couple of books on hand. I like the ones that are hard pages on the inside so that he can't rip them. These are 2 of his current favorites. Mr. Brown Can Moo, Can You? And The Little Mouse, Red Ripe Strawberry, and The Big Hungry Bear. He is obsessed with books. But the one that you've all been waiting for, that is the most important thing that we take with us, that is the biggest difference between the old diaper bag and this diaper bag, is this little alien. I've never seen a baby be so attached to something before, or more excited to see something other than me. Like, I was a little offended. He loves this alien more than anything, and we can't leave the house without it anymore. He actually got this as a gift from his aunt and uncle, and I am forever indebted to them because of this alien. Thank you, Brooke and Tyler, for giving me my secret weapon. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. I still keep these baby nail clippers in there because they just don't have a place in our house. I can affirm that these are useless to me. I tend to just like rip his nails off with my teeth while he's nursing. So if you're thinking about getting baby nail clippers, I don't know, they're not super important to me. So do with that what you will. But that is everything that is in my updated diaper bag for like 6 to 9 months old. If you're new to my channel, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you. And if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.